Cooper, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Taylor limited editions guitars. It doesn't rhyme, but it's true, and we've got a new one to tell you about, so stay tuned. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee.
And I'm Cooper Greenberg.
We're here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and like our videos. If you'd like to support the channel, visit our spring store link below for our custom designed t-shirts. And I was wrong because Zach figured out you can make it rhyme. It's I scream, you scream, we all scream for 214, which is what we got. 214 CE.
Huh? I was saying with an M, like we scream for 214.
Yeah, that doesn't work because that's not what it's called. But
okay,
close enough. Close enough. Anyways, we have a new Taylor Limited. That's the point.
And guys,
and it's beautiful. So let's tell them about it, Cooper. It is a 214 CE Deluxe with Quilted Sapele. Beautiful.
It's really nice. Every example of Quilted Sapele I've ever seen has been awesome.
It's so bubbly.
It's very bubbly, and we should say, you know, this is limited. This is not an Alamo Music limited. This is not exclusive. It's just some cool that they've done.
Yep.
And we've done a lot of these before, some really cool wood pairings on guitars that don't typically have those. But 214, one of the most popular guitars in the world. We crank through them, and they've got the Deluxe, they got the Plus, they got the K Deluxe, 224. A lot of good stuff in the 200 series, and this is a nice limited addition to that.
So if someone's not familiar with what separates a 214 CE from a 214 CE Plus or 214 CE Deluxe, what makes it Deluxe?
So if I'm correct, I know for sure that, is it the finish?
The finish is part of it.
So the gloss is part of it. I think it's the rosette.
Yep. And the inlays.
The inclusion of a hard case.
And the hard shell case. Yep.
Yeah. So it's just some nice little bump ups.
And wood pairings that come with it.
Yeah,
so like, you know, there's Koa, and then there's the Koa topped version, which is the 224 CE. But yeah, since the inclusion, or since they basically started doing Deluxe, it came down to having an all gloss finish, having the upgraded inlay, the rosette, and the hard shell case. And then there's been different versions. There's been different finishes that have come through, and different woods that have come through as limited editions or just part of the series that kind of came and went. And this is just one of the most striking, like that is ridiculously figured wood.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, and it's so nicely matched. So the bigger kind of quilts that you get in there, there's a lot of detail, and then you can see them kind of paired throughout. And
it looks like really it's cool. Boiling.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's very cool. I love just the coloration too. This kind of caramel color. So 214s, you should know, they're built in Taylor's Tecate factory, so Mexico. It's actually about 60 miles away from El Cajon is all, which is pretty cool.
And it's not in the same Tecate factory like the brewery. It's right down the street, I think, actually.
That'd be a nice crossover. And so these are made with value in mind to give you that great Taylor playability, that fantastic pickup. You know, what's amazing to me about Taylor's pickup, the ES2, is that's the same pickup that they make that's proprietary, that's in that guitar. And if you buy a $5,000 Taylor with the ES2, it's the same pickup, and it's just a phenomenal pickup. The playability, it's there. Their recipe doesn't change. The fit and finish and kind of excellence, attention to detail is still there in this guitar in spades. Really, where the cost savings come into play to keep the value of the price of the guitar down is in having laminate back and sides or layered back and sides. And it's a distinction that Taylor's been driving home that I think is an important one, because there are guitar companies that do laminate and it's not layers of wood. And sometimes it's not even wood at all. It might have wood grain, or it's kind of this composite material like Formica, but this is actually layers of wood. So that's actual Quilted Sapele, a thin veneer of it. Is it on the inside too?
I think it looks like non-quilted Sapele on the inside.
Okay, so quilted Sapele, the inside is poplar running parallel on the grain. It makes for a very solid, robust structure. That's why there's no back bracing on a GS Mini, a GS Mini 100 series, Baby 200 series. They press a bowl shape that makes it strong.
Yeah, and you can kind of see it. It's nothing that's you're really gonna feel that much, but you'll see a little bit of that bowl.
I bring it up because people go, is there something wrong with my Taylor? No, It's
some
supposed to
right
be
looking
like
to it,
that.
yeah.
And, Guild did this way back in the 60s. It's something that's commonly used to increase the strength of a structure. If you can create this kind of arch shape, then it brings a lot of strength to it. The benefit in guitar construction, you can only do this when you're using layered back and sides. That layered construction allows you to press that shape into it. And by doing that, there's no back bracing. So it's actually lighter, stronger, arguably, construction that also helps to project the wood or the sound out of the guitar.
Yeah. And Chris knows this. One of the first real acoustic guitars I ever bought was a 214.
Yeah.
It was just a normal 214 CE with, the layered rosewood. But it's, they have to know that the 214 200 series is probably one of their most popular price points and one of their most popular series. They give you so many options within there that you can find one that looks right to you and feels right and everything. But if you're going to go for a 214 and it's all going to be layered wood no matter what you get, why not get something that's going to be
if the back and sides are
and,
going to be layered. Now, you can go with something that's like rosewood, and it's a classic choice. There's some beautiful koa options. Now, if you go with the 224, it's a solid koa top. The back and sides are layered, so you have all sorts of options. But yeah, I have to agree with you that looking at this, it really is...
The sides look great.
So, to put it in context, if this guitar was a US-made Taylor, say a 500 series or up, and they'd gone with Quilted Sapele like this, that would be an expensive guitar. That is strikingly
we saw it with
beautiful
those
wood.
314s. We had those with solid Quilted Sapele back and sides. They were really, really cool. Much more expensive than this guitar. It's just nice to have something that it's not like a printed image. This is real wood.
Yeah.
And it looks beautiful.
And so because of that, each one is going to be unique. And I will say this, there's debate about the sound of the guitar. So on an acoustic guitar, 90% of the sound that you're getting is coming from the top. The back and sides, the body, really kind of act as EQ, determining how the top's responding to the strings and coloring the sound. And so that's why we say a rosewood guitar has more bass and more treble and a scooped mid-range, and a mahogany guitar has more of a mid-range peak. Sapele, when it's solid on like a 300 series, has that mid-range but a little bit more treble response into it. There's argument about when it's layered, back and sides, how much they play a role. Bob Taylor says not much of one, because the layers prevent the wood from moving a whole lot.
Yeah.
But there's something to it, and some people have said they hear more of a sound difference between different ones. And I got to admit, I actually have too over the years. It will pull out different GS Minis where the top's still spruce and you can hear the difference. And so, your mileage may vary, but I'm just going to add fuel to the fire of the debate online.
Yeah, let us know what you think. But also, let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Cooper's going to put it to the test, so check it out. And we're back. So hopefully that demo was very helpful to you. If you could take a few lessons, and that'd be helpful, Cooper. But no, fantastic guitar, huge value. It is a limited edition. That means it's going to be limited in how long we can have these available. So if you're interested in this guitar, you want to go to our website. Now, before we talk about the website, I have to throw this out because my wife's a huge Dr. Pepper fan. Like, she loves her Dr. Pepper. I got her a little Dr. Pepper fridge. She has Dr. Pepper shirts, Dr. Pepper socks. And the attitude in the room is that this looks like Dr. Pepper. Just kind of the bubbling of a soda that's been poured.
I feel that. I can dig it.
It's a little light colored, but yeah, we'll go with that. It's a Dr. Pepper.
It's a Dr. Pepper Zero.
Dr. Pepper's all about Texas, y'all. So we gotta talk about Texas. So if you do want one of these, here's the PSA I always give when talking about limited editions, but I'm gonna let Cooper do it this time.
So the thing is, we got a limited number of these, and as of right now, filming this video, we have 10. Who knows if it's gonna be more than that? Who knows if it's actually less than that and I made that number up? The only way to find out.
Or who knows if we ordered a bunch and we're not going to get all the ones we ordered.
Yeah, that's true. So you're going to want to act fast. You got to go to...
Got to go to alamomusic.com. Here's what you want to do, guys.
Here's what you want to do.
You got to go to alamomusic.com, and you got to message us on there and hit us up and chat with us live. Is that basically your rundown?
That's my spiel.
Okay.
So the thing is, let's say there's 10, and like we talked about, every single one is going to look different.
Yes.
If you like this one, tell them, I want the one that was in the video, and if we still have it, it's yours. But you know that all of them are going to be equally beautiful, just different. So give us a call, email us, chat online, send us a text or something, hit us up, AOL, Instant Messenger. We will send you photos of the ones that we have, and you can pick the one that
You don't even know
you.
the horror of having to dial up internet, do you?
I remember dial-up. My grandma's house had dial-up forever.
And then someone picks up the phone.
Yeah.
And then you lose your
dance
internet
to the
connection.
song that comes on, that one? Yeah, that's a good one.
That's another discussion. We should have a discussion on this channel about our generational guitar differences.
Were you ever in like a chat room about guitars?
On AOL? No, I was in high school, and I did, we were in all sorts of weird chat rooms and doing stupid stuff,
That
discovering the
kind of
internet.
stuff.
No,
I get
but
it.
we would chat bomb people, me and my friends in high school. That's for another discussion, and hopefully
They pretended to be girls. and they were
hopefully the
talking-
FBI, was it the time has run out to
Feds
prosecute
watching
me?
this little
Yeah.
statute of limitations.
I'm
on
sure
that
they
one.
listen to me all the time.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, but talking about the internet, early 2000s, yeah, I was big in the Taylor Guitar Forum that became the Acoustic Guitar Forum. And I learned a lot of what I know from those guys. That's a great community that's still out there despite Facebook and all sorts of stuff. And I'm not on Facebook anymore, and Facebook's terrible.
I've been trying hard to get more involved with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Groups on Facebook. I posted to a subreddit the other day about guitars, and it was cool because I posted a photo of one of our K24s, and somebody said, Cooper Greenberg from Alamo Music.
Hey!
So if you're on there, I'm
You're
going
infamous.
to start trying to reach out because we want to, we want to meet people as many ways as possible. Not on AIM anymore, but back to the point. We'll send you photos of the guitars.
We will send you photos any which way you want them. So go to the website, hit us up, contact us, and remember, at the end of the day, regardless of what the wood looks like, the best guitar in the world is the one you're playing. I believe that's the one that inspires you. If this inspires you, let us help you make it yours. Help me help you. Little Jeremy Choir there for you. So anyways, if you're new to the channel, we're just stupid guitar players, but subscribe, turn on notifications, like our videos, and keep coming back for more, and we'll see you next time.